Hello guys, welcome back again and it's another episode of EJ Show and it's about day 39, 39 of EJ Show, English Show, and it's been a warm climate here. It's something awesome. It's some awesome and for today's episode I completely exhausted during the day hour. It's because I already said in the last episode that I totally have a task that to clean the entire field you see in the camera behind the camera, and it's something what some industrious effort is needed, industrious effort, and I just uh, immerse into it, and that's the reason why I completely have a body pain all around in all around my unique parts. So that's why I looking very tired, and it's something I just completely rest for the day till now, and after that I also will take some more rest, and that will lead to tomorrow an energetic day. So I am just hoping for the best, and it's something that I have to discuss with you all guys. So we are just moving over to the first segment, which is vocabulary bank, and we are just what reviewing last episodes 3 vocabulary that already been taught. So the vocabularies are congenial, 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 sharing same temperament or quality. Bluster, bolster, to support or strengthen. Adept, adept, it means that skilled or proficient. And that's all for last episode's vocabulary, and for today's episode we have fresh new vocabulary, and they are presume, and it means that pre-assuming. And the next word is elucidate, and it means that to explain something and make it clear. And the last but not the least, jocular, someone who cracks jokes. And you can see every gang there will be a jocular guy. Okay, that's it. And we are just winding up the first segment, which is what vocabulary bang, and we are just moving over to the next segment, which is what open fire. So for today's episode I just what reminding me some memories over past years. So it's something that I just saw one an hour before on the YouTube. I just saw a video. It's about a travel log. It's a visit of an American citizen to a mall in Kochi, and it's about Lulu Mall, and the experience that they have been shared in that video is about the amusement park is within the mall. So it's about, I think, when I lived there at the Ernakulam or the Kochi, when doing my internship at the at Tripura. So at that time I went couple of times there at the mall. So after I see in today's video, I just saw that there is no so much improvement or renovation has been happened in that mall, and amusement park is such a what enormous way, in an enormous way it's been a what improved in its infrastructure development technicality as well. So it's something that I remained in, and at that time I just got a stipend what one $1,500 rupees. So I just went Lulu Mall at that time, and I just don't get that kind of stipend at that time. I just only visit each and every floor and just look over it and pass over it and just move on to next destination. That's all. And after before leaving the mall, I just go to the hypermarket within that mall. Lulu Mall has each and every facilities are there within that mall, and we can see it's a complete package within that mode. So we can see that it's been owned by M.A. Yusuf Ali, which is a Keralite, and he's been famous for his mall hypermarket in Gulf countries. So you can see that all around in Gulf countries means what UAE, Arab nations all over there. He has he has that kind of big malls as well as a hypermarket as well. So he's the owner of that gigantic mall. So in Kochi, it's completely a huge one, and we can see it's one of its kind, and we can we can see there is so much foreigners have been visiting on daily basis. So we can see that there is so much franchises are there within that mall. KFC, brand, huge variety of brands of clothes. We can when diesel, etc., etc. Other brand. I am not aware of such a clothes brand because I just use and normal or local ones. No, till now, so I doesn't know much about the brand names, but I just go through it during that times, and I just don't use that brand kinds of materials in my entire life. So I'm just hoping there is no such things that brand can differentiate you from the public. So I don't believe in that such kinds of stuff. So but it's nice that using brands we can get that longer time of existence. So it's nice to use that kind of brands in our life. So I don't get that kind of atmosphere till now. So I'm just not blaming of any my family situations, but it's nice that we have using local, and we are just ensuring that we are with enormously happy with it what all things happen around us. So I just hoping that every will so I just have an advice, not an advice, it's been a experience that taught me during my lifetime. It's because whether you wear a brand shirt or a local shirt, the character that differentiate you from the public or the general public or the common public, and that's all. And we can see that there is there is so many presumptions that will be wrongly done in the public, and we don't want to what trust on brands. Every brand has its own past. So at everything, it's at its beginning, it's something very difficult stage, and they all go through it, and they know that the difficulties are the stepping stones or the hurdles which they face during the process is the what is the winning element in their life. So in their success mantra as well. So it's something we have to do our mind or our thoughts set, and you just focus only on that and do whatever you like in your life with that kind of determination and passion. And you can see, don't compare with anyone at your age or your youngsters or older ones. So it's unique, and you will have your own time for everything. If you have to cry, if you have to get sad or being happy or enormously what enjoy the happiness or the moment that you have been created in your life, everything has its own time. And if your friend has been gained a car or brand shirts in their early ages, don't compare with it, and you can be go through that phases also in your lives, because it's been what experience, and you have to go through it. And we can't judge that even your friend of at the early age you enjoyed their plans. In future they have so much hurdles it's being going over to them, and we can't expect that. And it's nice that in our early ages we are just facing our difficulties, and it's something which gives us experience, and experience is the key to everything. And if you have such experience in any way, you don't want to give advice to any other what colleagues or friends etc, because it's that is experience of yours, and you can be what success, or you will get benefit of, over it. And all other all other colleagues or friends of yours has their own path and your own their own what phase, and they have to pass over it. And if you think as a thought in your mind that this is the stage that he needs some help from external force, so if your mind thinks that you should give that mental help or physical or monetary or physical material help, then you must give it to them, because it's something that holy thought that been what imagined within you, and it's something that you have to what accomplish. Everyone got don't get that kind of thoughts within them, because they all are running over to what conquer the world. And you are such a unique character, and you know that difficulties over the life, and you have been faced that. And you can see that even a stranger is facing some difficulties, you have that every difficulties have a happy ending, and we have to support somewhere of your what neighbors or your relatives or any even a stranger. They need some help from external, so if that help is being done by you, it's something holy, and you have been made your what destiny or one of your doings. And even even after you done your entire destiny, then you have no role in this world, and the universe will completely vanish off you from this universe, and the cosmic power that remains you in this universe will give you the entire elements or the parts that makes you or brings you here alive. So you just don't know how to get tense over time, your age, your physical characteristics, etiquette, behavior. Behavior is something which is important, but if even you been what darkened over days, it's not a problem. Your face is not the identity, but it's something which is very what important in some interviews. It's because your performance is being carried over with your personality, and your face is something an element over your personality, and the way you think is much differentiate you from others. So just focus only on that, the behavior, that the character that you uniquely get it. If you have a thought that you have to what rude over or annoy over someone, then go through it, but think thrice, because action can be what presumed over time, and before that we must think over that, and after that then only you must go through it. Because if you think that even I just use that rude words, my mind will be clear or it's completely clean, and it's only your thought, right? So after you spoke over the rude words or the phrases which you heard, the other guy will have some what what such a worst feelings within them, but they can't arise, because they will repeatedly what revise those phrases or the words that you've been used during the conversation. So it's nice that at some extent or at some scenarios we know that we can't control or we can't what predict or our emotions. So it's in except that phase, you want to what the other all other situations you have to be that much what presume the or think thrice before do an act. And that's all, and we are just winding up today's episode and just hoping that tomorrow I will be more energetic and charismatic during the video. And I'm just hoping for the best, and best is yet to come. And that's all. And for we are just what winding up the episode, and the day 39 of EJ show, English show. And here Jithin signing off, and see you later. Bye bye, tata.